All right, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Minetest gameplay of sorts. Yeah. And this is going to be a different episode because it's morning in the Minetest world. The bank is banking and the trees are treeing. Yes, they are. But what we're going to be taking a look at today is interiors. Hi, this is from editing Richard Jeffries in the future. And I forgot to add, hey, how's everybody doing out there? Excellent. It is 82 degrees in Chicagoland area. And now back to the video. And just making buildings, I hate when it does that. Making buildings, anybody can build a building. Ooh, it got dark out all of a sudden. Cloudy. Anybody can build a building. Yes, Mr. Kitty. But, or was it that? No, he roars. But, it's what you do with the interior. So I've seen a lot of things in the past where, and I've built a lot of buildings where I have nothing in them. Because, this goes to the restaurant. Cool. It's always cool to build stuff. Now, one cannot, I'm not, hey, I still got fish. One cannot do every single building. I guess you could. It would take forever. Like the building across the street here. Kind of hard to do. But in here, like these two apartments in the green, I have not furnished, but yet I furnished the bottom floor bakery. In the condo over said yonder there, I have done a couple of units, but the rest of them remain undone. The shopping thing over here, the shopping center, I haven't done anything with that yet. So that being said, let us look at over here. Now the museum, I only did specific portions. But this building here, when we were talking last episode about the marquee, LED marquee mod, nice shadows coming through there. The building has nothing in it. Well, I changed that, and that's what we're going to look at today. So we have Subway. It's a good area. We got lots of restaurants. Lots of bakeries. Here's a restaurant. We have the museum. We have the super mall over here. So it's pretty nicely decked out. This isn't an exact replication of Chicago Theater, but it's my interpretation of it. And I like the detail and everything. So it comes in here. You have the marquee. You have this being close. This being the ticket sales and reception area. Very nice. You come back here and they do their work. Now, we're going to deck this out, a little waiting area. Bands can put their merch in. I'm thinking about opening this up because back here is offices. And we have this area over here. That leads to another office. So, we come on the other side. That doorway goes back to, I will show that in a moment. We have more offices over here, which this is going to remain an office. And then we have stairway. We have a hallway that leads to the band or actor's dressing room. We come up here. We have some stylish steps, which everything's going to be kitted out back here. But when you come up to the second floor, we have the audio-visual booth overlooking the stage, which is what we're going to be working on today. Cool. Very nice. So back here, there's that. Very nice. And and we'll go over all that. But I like it. So we'll come down here because there is area up here where you have a balcony. So part of this is my experience with a venue called the Metro in Chicago. So in the Metro in Chicago, it fits 1,000 people. And I've seen many concerts there. I love the place. The sound, the acoustics are they can be kind of harsh depending on where you're standing. If you're standing near the stage, not so good. But if you're back here, you get a really nice sound. There's two elements at the Metro. There's a smart bar, which is another, like a nightclub-ish type area. And then you got the actual Metro. It's a fun place to be. So we have more offices back here. I can do whatever I want back here. What I'm thinking about is putting a restaurant up here. So you can have the restaurant, you could have patrons watching a show or a play or a theater, whatever. Here's doorways to get in. These are going to be bathrooms because, realism, of course. Put some lights in here. Jeez. Oh, not there. Oh, wrong one. So, and this is where one's imagination is going to come into play. Because, see, I really wish I would have used something else for that. That's what I wanted to use. The beautiful thing about building is you can change anything at any time to give it more definition. Ooh, that looks good. But then again, I'm biased. So there. I like that. You know what I could do here? But now we're getting into... No, I don't have that. I can pick that up later. But that's kind of cool. Or we can go like that. Now I purposely... These are... You'll see what these are in a second. These are... they're just there. Because there's going to be equipment hidden behind there. So... Let us take a look at the rest of this place. That's the steel floor, no doubt. We're going to put some seating in. We have another area over here. We're going to play with this area here. So this goes back into there. We're going to set up a bar, juice bar, because people now in the back of the Metro. When you go in, they do have a bar area and concession stand, but this is going to be a concession stand and a place for bands to sell merch. So it's kind of cool. They could set up in two areas. And then before I forget, we need this because I'm going to create some band posters. I didn't do it in the beginning. Oh, I just had bummer. I wish there was a way you could go backwards through your library of, what do you call it? Photos. Yeah, we can have Pikachu and the Pikettes. That would be a good band. And the person that... So if I killed that, go here, boom. Nice. So Skates 99 had a bunch of comic book pictures that they put in. So you can put some band photos here. You can set something up on the outside. I keep going the wrong way. Doesn't matter. Nothing matters. I want to experiment with some lighting. Because, of course, But let's get on with some playing here. First, the last episode, Briley said, for what it's worth, it might be helpful to use auto formatting extension for development. I'm not sure specifically about BB Edit, but for example, VS Code has a Lua formatter extension called VS Code Lua Format. It would auto format and save, which helps on focus on everything else. Yes, that is cool. I tend to shy away from Microsoft products because I've been burned so many times in the past. I have used VS Code and I'm thinking about reusing it for stuff that I write in SQL. There's a couple other reasons, but just as much as I don't trust the AUR on Arch, I have a problem with plugins, especially if they come from unknown sources. But most of the stuff in VS Code has been vetted, and in a lot of other programs too, like Eclipse and NetBeans, you know, the plugin marketplace. So I don't like Microsoft. I don't, and the whole thing is, I don't like the telemetry and stuff. But everybody where I work uses VS Code. They are stuck on it. So I'm going to give it another try. Plus it's I think it's VS Code has a lot. It's a large program. So I will give it another try. I'm always open to trying new things in the world of programming. But I still refuse to use AI. Shipcraft 58, great mod. I installed it in my city. It will be much cooler now. Yes. And Supreme God Emperor Palpatine 4872. Cool. Man, I wish gasoline prices were that cheap in real life. Yeah. I don't think they ever will be, because once a government puts a tax in, and once they, you know, we might see stuff dip down below a certain level, but yeah, it's kind of gone. So we need some lights. I need to come up with a way to make, I wanted these, or do I? We're going to experiment with this because I do a bar setup and it can be anything. So put that there. What does that look like? That comes out to there. But then again, I have this area back here. But that door, that stupid door, I had to put a door in. What's on the other side of this wall? Whenever I walk with, oh, duh. Oh, I'm walking through my picture. Nice. There's going to be a door there. Got to move my picture because what I want to do with that. Now this one here. That's kind of cool too, and I can flip that, I think. Okay, well, ooh. No, I'll use, so that one is that. I think that's part of the Art Deco mod. Let us see here. And you're gonna see what I did with this. Really, really cool. Where is it now? Oh, there's 3 of them. So that's lighting Gen 1. I like the blue better. Let's look at art. The Art Deco mod. And there's only those 3. Okay. But there's, oh, wait. Those are arch windows. They don't light. But that's kind of cool too. and it sits in the middle. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to go with the brown one. Or not the brown one. We are going to go with that one. So what we can do here is do this. Boom. And boom. And what I want to do is I want to flip this. Yeah, that was brilliant. Ooh, I had it. Nice. I like that. So then what we're going to do is we're going to create, ooh, that looked kind of cool too. We're just going to do this funky kind of, we're going to give it some, there we go. That'll work perfect. Now we need some cabinetry. And we are going to, of course, the video wouldn't be proper without me using the same. So we're going to put the merch stuff over there, and we're going to do, and we're going to put cabinets all the way across, just because. You can never have too much storage, and we need a sink. And there's a sink. And the reasoning behind all this is, why is there an area there? Boom. That's an awful lot of, I don't think we need this much cabinets. Because we're gonna put shelves along this wall. Might as well do that right now. I'm kind of not. Let's see, half shelf 6, half shelf 4. Let's do the 4. The only problem, we're going to do that. And there's this other one here, shelf 4. You go up there. So what we're going to create is something like that. Nice. We need some lighting, obviously. And there is, now this is gonna, there we go. Now there's 2 and 2, 3. Ooh, there we go. Cool. So basically, do I want a chair? No, but I do need a point of sale system. So that is under, it's under the laptop mod. Because I always use the, I always like using that one. Why? I have no idea. There's just something about that mod. We need another one. Certain mods only allow you to do one. Nice. There we go. We have 2 to, you know what, we should put another one. Because we're going to have a lot of people. There we go. Looks nice. All right, so we have this set up. We have our merch set up. We have that. We need a faucet. I'm wasting time here. And I don't know. I don't know why. We have that. We have this. We have that. Put that there. Put that there. We do need a refrigerator. Guess what's going there? That's going to be a frigitator. You can kit this out any way you want. And I highly suggest you do, because it's just that didn't go as planned. And I'm not going to do the, because every place needs a refrigerator. So we have the merch area, we have this, we have a place for employees to stand, watch the show, go from there. I need to create, what I need to do is I also need to create a rack. So, but this is going to be it for now, because we are, oh, every place needs a garbage can. And then we will move on. And it's not called garbage. It's called trash can. So we do this. Then we can throw away the garbage can in the garbage can. Cool. I love that mod. So we do have that. We do need this. I like giving my doors detail. No, really? Yes. It adds another element. Okay, so we have that. Bathrooms, you can figure out what goes in the bathroom, but it looks kind of neat. It's got that kind of backsplash. Now for lighting, this whole area, we're going to put some chairs in, even though everything at the Metro is standing room only. So, oh, we need this. That's going to create our area over here. So there's our DJ mixing, and then we need some amplifiers here, and I'm going to do some other stuff. We need I think it's under Technic, and this is all going to be, no, it's not under Technic. It's going to be under Musicons. No. Oh, Digiline. We need that. Oh, that. And that. Oh, I saw something in there that I might want. Now, that is not going to do. We're going to take a look at that. So we're going to have to get creative. So we have this thing here. We have this thing here. Didn't I grab another one? Yeah. So that's going to be our controls. Oh, you know what we do need is I do this trick with, we need a projector screen. So for a projector screen, you can take, I've done this before. Where are you? It's an air conditioner. And I use it for a lot of different things. I'm not finding it now. There's the fish tank. And I probably went right over it. There it is. Duh. So you could use this thing for display cases. Now I need to find a place to put it. Right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that. And that is the exact area that I want. There's your projector beam. Cool. So it's going to project out. Looks kind of hokey there, but it serves a purpose. Yeah, we're going to leave it for now. So this covers up, this is going to cover up all that. That's done. We can put a chair back here just because. Because if you've ever done a show, you need a chair. There. That works out pretty cool. Oh, let's make this really, really modern. And I'll show that in a second. So what am I thinking about? Oh, yeah. Monitor. But I want. Okay, so what we are going to do is put that there, and then the actual computer one here. Now, we're going to put that one there because we're dealing with a modern. We're dealing with a modern. There we go. A modern mixing console that is going to be electronic. I'm glad I didn't go for a bike ride. You can't hear it, but in the background, we just had thunder. Okay, so there you have it. That is going to do the sound area. Now let's focus on the stage. So we have this set up. Real quickly back here, this is going to be for your load in. So usually at a venue, there'll be an 18-wheeler that'll pull up to a dock, and we can put, you can load in all the band equipment. We have fire exits. Cool. Now we want to play with this. So this is going to show, and that's another thing. You could take a laptop. A lot of DJs use just a laptop. So, see, where's my there's my laptop. That's what we forgot to put in the thing up there. So we have that all set up. Now, lighting, I don't want to do the same thing that I did with, you see, you can't change the lights on that one. However, I think that does look better than those. Okay, so we have that. That's a little less. What I wanted to do is I wanted to be able to turn these, but they don't turn from more lights. And what does this camera look like? We might be able to use that. And I'll show you why in a second. Okay, so that's going to be okay. So let us set up a little stage scenario here. So we need some amplifiers. You know, the Who are coming to town. We have some amps. What's the back look like? That. Cool. And that's not where I wanted that, but that's fine. And we're going to set up a flying array. So we have some amplifiers and such. Usually, I don't know if I want to do... How much do I have for... So there's these robotic cameras that... Not robotic cameras. See, you can't flip it. Okay. So we can't put that... We cannot do that. However, can take that. I need something to go along this back wall. And the reason why is... How high is that up? So we're going to create this kind of structure. It'll work, really. But some of the cool things that you can do is... Now let us see. Oh. Well, that's not bad. And here's why. So if you go to a concert, they're going to have these robotic lights, and they are really, really cool. You know what? That gives a good appearance. Nice. I just wish I could put them over. So here, if we do this, do they show? No, they work. Okay. So we're gonna do that. Pink Floyd's coming to town. There we go. Their laser light show. Some of this stuff is going to look kind of hokey, but then again, who cares? We need to... I'm going to save that because that's a good idea. So now what we need to do is I need to set up my flying array. We're going to have a flying array of two speakers, stacks of speakers. No, not the light. Actually, that wasn't a bad idea. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to do that. Now this does, you will see this in real life. And what I should have done is I should have done it in, I should have made my own, but they're kind of cool because you have the speakers. So we are 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Cool. We're gonna do some backfill speakers. I'm throwing some front of house FOH terms at you here. How many did I do on there? Did I do 4? Cool. There's that. So now for over here for side fill, we're going to just do this, and it is in the center of the doors. And the only reason why I'm doing that is because I like everything symmetrical. Oh, got to go one down. Nice. And you will find this. This is kind of exaggerated because it's too far out. So let's fix that. You will find this stuff at a real concert. So that's 1. We're gonna go 2. We're gonna move this back. Let's just do 1 for right now. That's going to give us some more room. what they do is inside your front of house setup, and we also need, I'm going to show you another cool thing. So we have our front of house speakers, we have our side fills, we have our stage stuff, and usually off to the side, we're going to have another mixing console, and that is for the monitor technician. So each band member on stage is going to have a thing called a monitor mix, and that is what they hear, whether they have in-ear monitors or stage wedges. You're going to have monitor wedges set up facing the artist, and what that is going to do is that's a separate mix from the front of house mix, and what that will do is that allows the performers to hear themselves on stage. Now we need some color lightings before we get out of here, because I've been yammering on for 36 minutes. Oh man. So let us do some light. And for that, for right now, we're going to go with these small glow cubes. And there's a reason why. We need some dye. Because we have yellow, blue. I love blues for lighting. And we're going to look at doing a curtain. So we have blues, greens, we need red. And red. Cool. So let us put this and then call it a, we're going to go here. No, we're not. We're going to go here. These, I don't like, I'm going to have to, you know what I should have thought about doing is I should have thought about, so we're going to do a green, have some greens and then some blues and then some reds. And usually nowadays you'll see a lot of power lights, and what that is, they're like power can lights. Those will have these things called a gel. Oh, you know what I should have done is I should have done that and then done that. Now that looks pretty awesome, man. I mean, you go to a couple shows where, like go to a Def Leppard show or go to, you know, big venues, big shows that do a lot of lighting, Pink Floyd, and you'll see a lot of very big lighting. So I'm only going to do some of them. I want to try to hide. There might be something I can do to hide it. And then we're going to do some stage. We're going to do some lighting over here. What I want to create, see, now that's going to hold, that's not going to work. But I'm going to come up with something. Now for a curtain, no, we can't. Yes, we can. Why do I keep saying I can't? Yes, we can. We are Richard Jeffries, the builder. We can put a stage curtain here. So let's just see what that would do. And I'm not going to, I just screwed it up. Come on. Come on. There we go. Nice. So we can do that. And You can also use, there's also the castle tapestries. So we have our stage lighting. And the only reason why we're setting this up like this, and we could do some crown molding up here. I mean, you have to use your imagination. I say it in every episode because that's what it's going to entail. Now I'm off a little bit on my... I'm off a little bit. Okay. On here. But I'm trying to do... What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do an overall effect of... There we go. Okay, so that's going to do it. I'm trying to do like just a fantasy effect. So this theater is used for movies. You could have a projection screen drop down. You can have I'm glad I didn't go out for a bike ride because it just started pouring rain. You're going to be able to do anything you want with this. So we have our laser lighting. We have our band speakers and amplifiers. I don't know why that is there. We have our dressing rooms for the band. We have washroom for them that goes into the hallway. We have our emergency exits with our dock and load-in area. And hello, Cleveland. Very nice. We have our concession stand and merch area set up. We have our front of house mixers. We have our monitor mixers. We have our front our arrays, our flying arrays, so people can hear. We can put chairs in here. There's a lot of different stuff that we can do. So there you have it. That is pretty cool. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take screenshot. Yes. Because I always do that. There we go. So that turned out pretty cool. And out here, oh, nice. I forgot about that. These curtains are very cool. Okay. So that's an added bonus. You can tint those curtains. I know you can do the tapestries. The castle tapestries, you can color them with the dye. So any color that you want. Very nice. So there you have it. There is my rendition of the Chicago Theater with stage and different areas. We're going to put a restaurant up here. We're going to do a lot of other things, but go from there. So thank you very much for watching. Until next episode, goodbye.